Oh, welcome to the Gaming Greg Show, everyone. I am your host, Gaming Greg. I know it's been a very long time since I've been on screen, and I do apologize for that. But nevertheless, I came back in order to celebrate the 25th anniversary of one of the best games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Mario Bros. 3.
This game is considered to be one of the best, if not the best game on the NES, for a number of reasons. This threequel took what made the original a classic and exponentially improved the design and features of the game. With clearly enhanced graphics and a mere 5 years separating the original from this game, Super Mario Bros. 3 is the pinnacle of 8-bit platforming and a permanent staple on the Super Mario series. Sure, it was not as groundbreaking as the first Mario was, but while Super Mario Bros. Set the groundwork for the modern platformer, Super Mario Bros. 3 perfected many elements. Its level design, the power-up system, which included the classic mushroom and fire flower, and introduces the now iconic raccoon tail, as well as obscure ones such as the Tanuki suit and the frog suit, and of course, the Koopalings themselves. I don't care whatever Nintendo officially said, we all accepted the Koopalings as Bowser's children. For God's sakes, they're now in the more recent New Super Mario Bros. Games as the different world-level bosses anyway. Speaking of which,
while Super Mario Bros. Can be considered the iconic platformer that later inspired all the future platforming games, Super Mario Bros. 3 can be considered the one that was best modeled after by Super Mario World, the new Super Mario Bros. Series, starting with the one on the DS and the latest one on the Wii U, and even the recent ones with Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D Worlds.
Super Mario Bros. 3 set the standard for the right difficulty settings for each world, the enemies and the items layout within each level, and introduced the concept of different themed worlds, such as Grassland, Waterland, Iceland, and of course, Hell. Yeah, this is Hell, people. It is pretty obvious with all the flames and the tanks and shit. And even that hand that brings you down to the depths if you land on a certain space. While the game itself is a timeless classic, the game has since been remastered for 4 different platforms. First with Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo, then the Game Boy Advance port with the Super Mario Advance series, which includes a killer opening and ironically features the best graphics for the game. And lastly, both the Wii and Wii U Virtual Consoles, the latter featuring a restore point for all those moments where you just miss that jump. God damn it! Shit. You know the feels. These ports are just more convenient ways for newcomers and diehard fans of the game to experience it firsthand.
Overall, this game cannot be fully summarized adequately within a few minutes of discussing this game's legacy. That's why I believe that a full exploration of why this game is so appealing to millions and why it is considered a masterpiece 25 years later is deserving of this game. That's why I'm determined to play the entire game all the way through without commentating, so you, the audience, can immerse yourself in my successes as well as my epic fails. This series will last about a week, with World 8 being split into 2 parts, because that's apparently the trend of this generation. You can thank Harry Potter and Twilight for that shit. Anyways, thank you very much for watching my brief overview of Super Mario Bros. 3's legacy, and watch as I take on the best game on the NES. Good day, y'all.